Building the new studio was challenging but fun. It happened that I had to put up a shelf in one of my walls, and instead of buying random brackets, I looked around to see if we had some strong and durable filaments, and yes, we did. Today we are making some shelf brackets using the amazing but difficult to print filament called PC275. Welcome back to Spectrum Filaments. I am Alessio. Before I go deep into the specs and how to use the filament, let's see here the results and mount the brackets for a real test, the way I like to do things. Now we're gonna put our fishes in. And finally we can attach our brackets like that. Let's put the second one in. Now we have our shelf right here. Let's put it on. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 little screws. Let's go with the first one. 1. Put the third one in the back. And the shelf is done. Now all we need is some weight to test it out. What I have down here is a lot of filaments, a lot of weight. So let's try to put them on. Let's see how many we can put on until we can see a little bit of weakness or not. Let's check it out. 1 kilogram, 2 kilograms, 3 kilograms, almost 4. Let's put it this way. And then other 2 kilos, other 2 small ones, 0.75 kilograms. Well, that's 7.5. It's almost 8 kilograms, and I think we can stretch it to even more. So for the sake of the test, I want to try to put something else. I'm just gonna put this dryer right here. Still, look at that. No sign of weakness. It's perfect. And we can put on all the other filaments if we can reach it. Still really strong, really sturdy. I think we have a win-win. As expected, the test was very successful. The filament is strong and capable of handling heavy weights. Just a couple of tips on how to print this particular filament. First, make sure you dry it very well. It tends to clog and cause stringing. I didn't dry it enough and I had some stringing and clogs. Talking about clogs, make sure you do a cold pull on your machines before and after use. Here you can see the filament I used to do the cold pull, before and after. Big difference for sure, and it's very important to do so, to keep your machine efficient and clean, especially after using a very abrasive filament like our PC275. And trust me, it's worth it because the performance is outstanding. Here are the specs. The modification of the Spectrum PC275 filament composition aimed to reduce the high shrinkage typical on PC-based materials and to increase adhesion between layers. Thanks to this, PC275 filament is characterized by excellent stability during the 3D printing process, which translates into excellent precision and accuracy of the printed object. The filament also has improved flow parameters allowing printing at high speeds. PC275 filament is ready to meet the most demanding projects, providing excellent mechanical properties in terms of tensile strength and resistance to dynamic loads. In addition to its exponential mechanical properties, PC275 also boasts high thermal resistance at 150 degrees Celsius, surpassing basic 3D printing materials such as PLA, PETG, or ABS. The outstanding thermal and mechanical properties of Spectrum PC275 filament make it an ideal choice for designers, engineers, and 3D printing enthusiasts who expect a material that guarantees not only quality but also durability. This filament also serves as an excellent tool for implementing the most advanced projects, ensuring confidence in the quality and durability of the printed components. These are the key features of the filament: high impact strength and durability, excellent mechanical properties, ability to print at high speeds, dimensional stability, thermal resistance at 139 degrees Celsius, BCAT softening temperature 150 degrees Celsius, reduced shrinkage effect, wide range of applications, such as functional prototyping, industrial modeling, end-use parts, electronic components, automotive parts, and sport equipment. Once again, make sure to prepare your printer and the filament before use. This is not standard PLA. The link for this filament is in the box below, along with the link for the brackets. Stay tuned for next week's video because we're gonna talk about the Flame Guard PLA, another tricky but very interesting filament. Make sure to subscribe to our channel, drop a like, and leave your comment. My name is Alessio, this is Spectrum Filaments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next Wednesday.